Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you are warmly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and to my old subscribers, thank you so much for your love and support. So in today's video, we are preparing this delicious, tasty, crunchy roasted peanuts or granuts, and I hope you do enjoy the video. My family and I love peanuts a lot, and so I always want to have it around and have it handy whenever I need it. So without further talking, let's get right into it. And so I'm using about 3 cups of raw peanuts, and I have added 3 cups of water, about 3 cups of water into my pan, and I've added enough salt. So depending on how you want your peanut to taste, you would want to add enough salt to the water or less, depending on how you want your peanut to taste. So once I bring this water to a boil, I will then add in my clean peanuts. I have searched for the bad ones and taken them all out, so this is clean, and I am pouring them into the water. And so I will not be cooking this for a long time. I'm just blanching it for a few minutes. So once I have it in, I will stir everything in nicely, and then I will let it boil over for about a minute to 2. I am not cooking this, I'm just blanching it. So once it boils for about a minute or 2, I would take it off the fire, and then I'll drain all the water out of it. And then once I have the water drained, I would then line a tray with a paper towel. That is what I have in handy, and then I would lay all my peanut on it. And so once I have it on it, I would then spread it on the tray to make sure that each and everyone have enough space, and so that it can dry quickly. I wouldn't want it to overlap it so much, so I just try to lay it flat. And what I'm picking is some of the skin came out during the boiling process, so I am taking that out as well. And then once I have it all laid in, I will then set it aside and leave it to dry overnight. So I like to do this while I'm going to sleep, and then by the time I wake up, it is completely dry. So it is the next day, and my peanut is ready to be roasted. It is completely dry, it is not wet, there is no water underneath it, so it is ready. And so what I'm using to roast the peanuts is I have about 3 cups of gari here. You can use cornmeal. You can also use any grain that the texture looks like this. I remember when my mom used to make it, we used to use sand, wash sand. So she will tell you to go and fetch some sand, and then she will wash it clean and get it ready to roast. But yes, I am using gari, and so once I pour it in my pan, I would heat it to make sure that it is hot enough, and then I will add all my peanuts into it. And then once I have it in, it is time for me to stir. And so I would advise that you start off with a medium heat. You wouldn't want your peanut to burn, and you wouldn't want your gari to burn. Okay, so the reason why you would want to roast your peanuts with some sort of grain or some sort of gari like I'm using is that it serves as a base for the peanut, so that the peanut is not directly touching the pan, otherwise it will burn very quickly. So the gari serves as a cushion, that's what I would say, for the peanuts. And so here what I'm doing is I am stirring it I make sure that I am stirring every part of the pan, because if you stir one side and leave the other, it will end up burning. The other side will end up burning. And because my pan is bit wide, it was hard for me. If it was a shallow and a light pan, I could also kind of raise it up and toss it like I was doing, but it was hard for me, so I was just left with stirring. Yeah, even though you would want to be fast with the stirring so that it doesn't burn, you would also have to be a bit gentle on it so that the skin doesn't come off, especially if you want peanuts with the skin on it. So yeah, I will keep stirring it, and yeah, on a medium heat I will keep stirring until it is ready. So I have been stirring this for about 10 minutes and I am checking on it. I pick one and try to take the skin off, and the color that I want is a golden brown, and so this is still not ready. I have checked and I will continue to stir. Okay, so it is about 25 minutes and I have picked one again to check. This time it is turning into the color that I want, but it's not ready yet. The tricky part of this is once you taste it whilst it is still hot, it will be soft. It is only when it is completely cooled down that you can taste that crunchiness that you need. And so once you start hearing some popping sound, it means your peanut is ready or almost ready. So mine took about 45 minutes, and with the help of the sieve, I am taking it off the fire, and then I will sieve out all the gari that I used. And so yeah, that is what I'm doing here. Once I pour everything in, I would then give it a shake from side to side and sieve everything out of the peanut. So I'm sieving the gari completely out of the peanut. And then once I've completely sieve all the gari out, I am seeing the skin in it. I would want to reuse my gari, so I would use a finer sieve to sieve out all the skin and have the gari neat. And what I do is I will save that, and if I want to make my next batch of peanut, I can use that gari until I feel like it's time for me to change it. I keep using it over and over. So this is how it is looking once I sieve out all the skin out of it. So after I've sieved all the skin out, I will bag it up or put it in a container and put it aside to be used next time when I want to. So hey family, my roasted peanut is ready. I have decided to take some of the skin out, and then I have the ones that has the skin on. So yeah, whichever way you prefer it, whether skin on or not skin on, you can go ahead and do it just the way you want it. And also depending on what you are using this peanut for, you can decide to have it peeled or not peeled. So I do hope you enjoy this video till this point and you would give it a try. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask that in the comment section, and I will answer all the questions that you have. So to keep this peanut and retain its crunchiness, I save it in an airtight container until all is used. When you leave it open, it will lose its crunchiness, and you wouldn't want that. And so yeah, this is how it looks, and I hope you would give me a big thumbs up and share this video, comment if you have to, and finally, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Thank you so much for enjoying this video, and see you in my next one. Bye for now. Love you all.